And now is Lost Island 8. And a wind that tells me, don't do it. Don't do it, Bam, don't do it. But it is multiplayer, so I'm gonna try to do it. Alright, let's do this. I tried these last like 4 rounds to get a good recording, but I'm either having only 1v1s or my cord disconnection the computer in the middle of the recording, so I drop some of the footage, or I have an opponent that quits halfway through, which I mean, reason why I mean, no problem quitting, but certainly ruins recordings because none of you guys want to see rounds where my opponent's just quitting all the time as you're playing. But I would like to be able to get an opponent now. I want a full card. If I don't get one, I'm likely to just go and start streaming soon. If I can figure out this cable connection so it stops dropping out. Alright, looks like I'm probably going to pause this. And, oh, never mind, I'm not going to pause it. Because we got Codeblue. Codeblue probably going to kick my butt here. Downtown 4, 2, and 9. Lost Island 2, 9, and 8. 8's going to be at the same time. Coyote Canyon 5, it just drive me crazy. I used to have that line really dialed, but it's been messing me up lately. A lot of temptation here to go big, but I gotta keep that value mindset. A like wide paradigm, and let the wind carry it up there. I'm gonna have a look. I don't need to get too aggressive and try and get a really close look. Codeblue got a lot closer than me, but again, that's okay. I accept it. 230. Let's see if this is 200. Got 210, 220, 230. Maybe. Maybe. Almost. Almost really cool right off the bat. That's okay. That was the really neat. So that distance I go about half the distance, half the pull of a Wi-Fi band is about 10 feet of power, typically. And so it was cool to see that actually work out there. What am I doing? This is not arrive. Shift is what I need here. And shift to the left here. Sliding straight up to the basket. Yeah, I'm bummed that you guys don't have more access to some of these discs that I'm using. I know I'm kind of loaded up with MVP in my bag, and then that plus the paradigm makes it tough. I mean, I have the two paradigms in there, the tempo, the shift, and the rhythm, and I love the discs a lot, but I do really wish there was more availability for those because I know a lot of you. There's hopefully an entertainment factor, but some of you to watch the videos here primarily to get me lines, which is great. I want that to be for that. I want you to learn lines and get better watching my videos. But I fully acknowledge if you don't have the discs available, I mean, you can't copy lines I have if you don't have these discs. So I don't know. I want them to be out there more. But that is not something in my control, unfortunately. The MVP discs are all locked right now. For whatever reason, I don't understand it all. I don't understand it at all. That MVP has been a little more tentative. Sapphire goes fine here about putting a disc in the game. And I think it's only better. I mean, you guys see, like, I'm throwing this Sapphire, and I know the Sapphire, and frankly, just bought a Sapphire. Well, having it bought for me. I won the chess/disc golf valley tournament that happened, and Zonker is sending me a Dimax Sapphire. I chose a Sapphire only because of this game. So they sold a Sapphire because the Sapphire is popular in this game. I know that's happened on other discs. I know it's just frustrating. I want to know more. I want to know why MVP has any hesitation to getting their discs widely available. I'm sure there's some sort of money component to it. But anyway, I'll talk more about this game that I'm playing. That was a like wide paradigm off that tee. This has occasionally missed left for me, not gotten quite far enough out there. So I really wanted to make sure if I had a miss, that my miss that time, oh, Sib, was gonna be to the right and make sure it got safe there. Codeblue leaving himself a little bit of work. Let's see if he's gonna give me a little bit of grace here and a stroke to work with. Maybe he's behind the tooth. Has to bend something around. What do we got here? It looks like a tough shot regardless of what it is. A little bit further down the hill. Some elevation. Luckily, there's not a lot of wind. And he's able to save it. Look at that. He bent it right around that tooth. That was awesome. And now is Lost Island 8. And a wind that tells me, don't do it. Don't do it, Bam. Don't do it. But it is multiplayer, so I'm going to try to do it. That league, 100% of the time, this is a layup shot. Here in multiplayer, I have a plan for how I can get across. I take my glide skate paradigm. I aim on the skull. And I only do like 2/3 disc of power. If this gets turned enough, which it looks like it does, it can get a good skip across. Don't you hit those. Don't you hit those. Yes. Oh. Knockdown early. So now I have a lot of distance to cover out here. So I have to go paradigm if I want to have a shot at this eagle. But I also want to make sure don't go into the water. Didn't go into water, but these completely killed the skip. And it looks like we'll probably both be taking birdie here. But I don't put it past Codeblue to pull out something crazy and make that shot from like 250 in this wind. A little bit better skip off that first one would have been great. Then, of course, I could have aimed the second one a little bit better to get the skip. But look at that. Both of us ending with the birdie on this. Oh, did he go in the water? No, he got over, right? I think he got over the water on his first shot. Oh, there he is with birdie. Yes. Keeper it tied up with birdie. 3 holes of a Coyote Canyon. I gotta lace my line. I don't even remember at all how to do the line aiming to the left. So it only makes sense to do this line. And I hit it. I try not to think too much. I think too much about that. I very quickly overthink it. Now, oh, is heel B? Wow, that was a really wide line that got him there, but it looks like it got him there. For this raised basket, I'm adding 20 feet of power. So go with my 100 power. And there's 100 power. Knocked it in. Oh, he gave me one. He gave me one. How gracious. I don't expect a lot of mistakes out of this Soul Survivor. Sticky musket. Just easy peasy over the top here. Down to the base. And we're basically tapping in. We are indeed tapping it in. I know Codeblue plays generally pretty similar to me with the safe plays. Not a lot of the aggressive ones, so we'll see. Oh, he has it. He does have the skip fairway, and he had a line to go for. That's awesome. That's definitely a level I'm not at right now. I have my safe plays, but I don't have the plays necessarily dialed in or even in my repertoire to be able to go aggressive when I need to. One more Coyote Canyon par 3. It's the ace run about here. I had an epic match against Johnny a while back where we both aced this one. Something like that. No. Still a little bit too high. All right, Codeblue. Door is open for you to tie this up with an ace. We're going to watch the catch cam here as you come in. It is off the tee. It's a little bit further right than me, which you needed. Just off to the side of the basket. Dang. Super close one. Great game, man. And I will see you out on the Valley League or in another multiplayer very soon. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this one. And as always, stay bogey free.